आज की इस वीडियो में एक खास टॉपिक पे बात करने जा रहा हूँ। इन दिस वीडियो वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक वन ऑफ द इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग। Many candidates, when they attend their SSB at various centers across the nation, AFSB for the Air Force candidates and NSB for the Navy candidates, when they attend their SSB, first they have to go through screening process at SSB, which comprises of two things. First thing is your OIR, second thing is your PP and DT. In OIR, you are given a set of booklets in which you are given verbal and non-verbal kind of reasoning and you are asked to solve within stipulated time. But many candidates take this OIR as very lightly. But guys, आज की इस वीडियो में मैं आपको यह बताऊंगा कि OIR का इम्पोर्टेंस कितना होता है और क्या OIR आपको सिलेक्शन में हेल्प करता है या नहीं करता है. If you score better in OIR, do you have more chance of being screened in for the second, third, fourth and fifth day? So in this video we are going to talk about the importance of OIR, what OIR plays a major role, and where and all OIR is used even after your SSB when you get recommended. Everything we will talk in detail. So stay tuned in this video till the end, and if you are new to the channel, please subscribe the channel, share to your friends. And we have also started preparation for NDA 2 2021, so you can stay tuned with this channel and you can visit the playlist of our channel. We have updated so many videos for mathematics, geography and still many more to come, so you can stay tuned with us. So to start with, what does OIR tell you? First of all, depending on your marks in these tests, that means these tests means the OIR which it is being taken, the candidates are rated from 1 to 5, which are shown in the table. When you attend OIR at SSB, you are allotted some marks. You will be awarded some marks for your correct answer. And one more thing, I'll remind you that there is no negative marking in OIR, so you can attempt all the questions freely. So here, after your papers are being checked by the assessor, you are given ratings according to your OIR ratings. If your rating is 1, if you get OIR 1, then you are outstanding, your performance is outstanding. If you get OIR rating 2, then your performance is excellent. If you get OIR 3, your performance is above average. If you get 4, then it is average. If you get 5, then you are below average. So in this case, you have to get more than OIR rating 3. You should not get below 3, because if you get 4 or 5, your chances of being selected will become very less. So this is the importance of OIR. You must get more than 3, and if you get 1 or 2, then there is very high chance of being screened in the first day of the SSB. Now still we will talk in detail about the importance of why it is necessary, why OIR is necessary. These ratings plays a very important role in screening procedure, as they are calculated along with the performance in the subsequent round, which is PP and DT. PP and DT means picture perception and discussion. About this we will talk in detail in some other videos. Let us keep this video about only OIR. So this OIR rating, whatever you will be given, if you are given rating 1, rating 2, rating 3, or be it any other rating, then it plays very important role in your screening procedure, and you must get OIR rating more than 3, not less than 3. How the result for the screening is calculated, where OIR marks plays an important role, we will study about this. We will discuss and analyze the importance of OIR. After the story phase of PP and DT, the group task officer takes the narration as well as the group discussion phase ahead of giving prior instruction about the task. During this phase, all the assessor, psychologist, interviewing officer and group testing officer take the discussion whether to take you or not. After your OIR is conducted, this it is completely given about PP and DT, where you will be shown a picture and you will be asked to write a story, and you will be taken to another room where all 3 assessors will be sitting in front of you, and you have to narrate their story and discuss and come out to a common conclusion. So this is about PP and DT. Now you see, now the real importance of OIR comes here. You are seeing on the screen that, for example, 5 candidate marks are being taken. Each candidate is given in one of the grade. Here there will be few letters. If the letter is N, you should take that as no. If letter is D, then he is doubtful candidate. If yes, means he is selected. So for example, this is a kind of example only. For example, there are 5 candidates: candidate 1, candidate 2, candidate 3, 4 and 5, and this is the OIR rating, and this is psychologist rating, this is GTO rating, this is interviewing officer rating, and this is final result. For example, candidate 1 gets OIR rating 1. For example, candidate gets rating OIR 1. 1 means outstanding rating, and he is a doubtful candidate by psychologist. For example, psychologist say him doubtful candidate, and GTO does not select him, and IO also does not select him. Then finally he is recommended for stage 1, because he got OIR rating 1, and he did not get selected by 2 of the assessor, here in this case GTO and IO, but he got selected by but he got doubtful case by psychologist, but still he got recommended after not being selected by GTO and interviewing officer, but still he got recommended for stage 1. See, this is the importance of OIR. So you must practice at least 20 to 25 OIR before you attend your SSB. And once the NDA result is being announced, which will come within this month only, we will start practice of OIR also. So if you want more practice sets regarding OIR, you can again subscribe the channel, and you can stay tuned with the channel. We will practice around 10 to 15 sets of OIR, and I'll also explain each question in detail, and I'll also explain what type of question chances are there that it will come in your OIR test. And for example, if you take second candidate, he gets OIR rating 2, and he is doubtful candidate. If psychologists say that he is doubtful candidate, GTO also says he is doubtful candidate, and he is not being recommended by interviewing officer. Matlab, if 2 of the assessor are saying doubtful and 1 is saying not recommended, but still he gets cleared in the stage 1, it is only because of he gets OIR rating 2, which is excellent. This is a second example. Then third example, there is a candidate who gets OIR rating 3, and he is a doubtful candidate by all the 3 assessor. Then finally he gets stage 1 cleared. It is only because of his OIR rating 3. Even if he gets OIR rating 3 and doubtful by all 3 candidates, then he will make through stage 1. And if he gets OIR rating 4, then he has to fulfill at least any one of the assessor and doubtful for the 2 assessor. Then only he will clear stage 1. And if he gets OIR rating 5, then he has to fulfill the criteria of all 3 assessor. All 3 assessor has to clear him to clear the screening test. But this has not happened so far. This case hasn't happened so far. Only in some of the rare cases only all 3 assessors pass a candidate. Many of the candidates are doubtful by most of the assessor. So case number 3, which is there for candidate 3, this is there in most of the cases. In most of the cases, all 3 assessors give doubtful, and finally he is being cleared for the stage 1. So these are one of the important thing which I told you about the OIR, that here it plays a very important role. You can take the screenshot of this chart. This is very much important, so that after that, if you have any doubt regarding OIR, you can visit them. Next thing we will see here, R means he is being recommended for the stage 1. What by there? So even if 2 assessors says no and 1 assessor says doubtful, you can still get recommended if your OIR is 1. For example, interviewing officer and GTO says no, he is not fit for the armed forces, but psychologist says yes, he is fit for the armed forces, and your OIR rating is 1, then you have very high chances of being recommended for the stage 1. And another thing is that when your score is very low, that is OIR 5, you can clear the stage 1 if all the assessor says yes. Whatever just I told in this chart, if your OIR rating is 5, then all 3 assessor has to say yes, 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 he has the potential, then only you will clear the OIR stage 1 and you will be called tested for the stage 2. Now, how to prepare for the officer intelligence and rating test, how to prepare for OIR. Common misconception about OIR test is that it did not get much weightage as compared to the PP and DT in assessment. It is a set of both verbal and non-verbal reasoning. The candidate has to solve a greater number of questions in less time. Candidate have to at least clear this exam with minimum cutoff mark, no matter how well his PP and DT has gone. There is no shortcut to OIR. You have to pick up topics from the syllabus and you have to prepare. Here in simple term it is given that many candidates just skip the OIR. They say that it has not got weightage, but just now in that chart I explained you the importance of OIR, that if you get OIR rating 1 and you are not recommended by 2 of the assessor and doubtful by at least 1 of the assessor, then still you have chance of being recommended for the stage 2. So this what OIR plays an important role. And once the result is being announced, we will make practice for the individual topic also. Like in OIR, maximum weightage is given to the cube type of question, similarity type of question. So this type of question we will practice more. So you stay tuned in this video. I hope all of you have got cut idea about the importance of OIR. You can share this video to all of your friends, whoever is having doubt regarding OIR. So once again, I thank you for tuning till the end. Jai Hind.